This is 7's 4:30 News with Samantha Armytage.
Good afternoon. Two horror crashes on opposite sides of the country have claimed 4 lives and left 4 others injured. A woman's body has been found inside a bag on Sydney's Upper North Shore. 7 people have been taken to hospital after a balcony collapse at a house north of Brisbane. They were on a timber deck at the Morayfield house when it suddenly gave way around lunchtime. A Melbourne football club says it's shocked and devastated. 3 of its junior players have been charged over an alleged pack rape during an end-of-season trip to Phillip Island. The teenagers have been released on strict bail after facing an out-of-sessions court hearing last night, and reporter Kate Osborne has more. Thanks, Kate. Kate Osborne there in Melbourne. The New South Wales Premier has described a photo of pedophile Dennis Ferguson sitting on a Sydney beach as repulsive. The picture's release coincided with a court appearance by Ferguson, who's seeking a restraining order as part of his legal campaign to live in a Sydney suburb. Reporter Lee Jelisek has the details. Lee Jelisek there in Sydney. Kevin Rudd's Indonesian solution has been labelled a shambles as 78 Sri Lankan asylum seekers refuse to leave an Australian customs ship in Indonesia. Political reporter Jodie Spears joins us now from Canberra. Jodie, good afternoon. Why won't this group budge? Jodie, if this tactic isn't working this time, what makes the government think that it's actually going to work long term? There are certainly not. OK, Jodie Spears in Canberra, thank you very much for the update. Thanks. After months of anticipation and excitement, thousands of Michael Jackson fans have witnessed his final performance in the documentary This Is It. The film will hit Australian screens tonight after premiering in Los Angeles this morning, and US correspondent Sarah Cumming was there. I'd say so. Sarah Cumming there in LA. Coming up next in 7's 4:30 News, what today's inflation figure means for interest rates, a legendary sports star's shock drug confession. And for more on this, we're joined by Westpac's Global Head of Economics, Bill Evans. Bill, good afternoon. What do these inflation figures mean for interest rates, in your opinion? OK. All right. How did our market go today? OK. Thank you, Bill. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Tennis superstar Andre Agassi has admitted to taking hard drugs and lying about it to escape a ban. American daredevil Travis Pastrana has lived to tell the tale after completing a dangerous stunt in Sydney this morning. Coming up next in 7's 4:30 News, what the world's biggest sea monster looked like. And the theatre... Welcome back. British scientists say they've found a fossil which belonged to the biggest predator that ever lived. The pliosaur lived in the sea more than 150 million years ago and was so large it could have eaten a Tyrannosaurus rex. More than a dozen dogs rescued from an animal shelter are stealing the spotlight in a theatre production of 101 Dalmatians. The pampered pooches are travelling across America in luxury and upstaging their castmates. Coming up next in 7's 4:30 News, we'll check tomorrow's weather and we'll see what's making headlines in your state. Let's take a look at the national weather now, and we're joined by our weatherman David Brown. Brownie, good afternoon. The flood threat has passed for northern New South Wales. Terrific. Thank you, Brownie. See you tomorrow.
See you then.
7 News is coming up in your capital city at 6 o'clock, and these are some of the stories making headlines. Thank you for that. And that is all from the 4:30 News team this Wednesday. I'm Samantha Armytage. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.